This is the AI News Flash for May 22nd, 8 a.m. UTC. First up, Bloomberg exclusive reports that regulatory negotiations between the European Union and Anthropic over safety concerns surrounding the frontier AI model, Claude Mythos, have completely stalled, according to a senior Spanish government official, marking a critical turning point in global AI governance. Spain's Minister for Digital Transformation revealed that despite multiple sessions, Anthropic and the European Commission have failed to reach agreement on whether Claude Mythos qualifies as a high-risk AI system under the EU AI Act, with no meaningful progress being made. Mythos has drawn unprecedented concerns for surpassing human security experts in cyber attack capabilities, autonomous weaponization risks, and capabilities to assist in chemical and biological weapons design. This is the latest example in a regulatory risk wave that includes Anthropic's Department of Defense Supply Chain Risk Designation, the U.S. Federal Appeals Court legal battle, and clashes over Pentagon military AI contract terms. Ahead of the EU AI Act's transparency requirements taking effect in August, the effectiveness of European AI regulation enforcement itself is now being questioned in a decisive moment. Next up, Bloomberg exclusive reports that Chinese securities authorities have launched a large-scale investigation into companies and funds following extreme price movements in AI-related stocks, marking a full-scale government intervention into China's overheated AI stock market. The China Securities Regulatory Commission is intensifying probes into potential stock manipulation and disclosure violations involving extreme price swings in stocks tied to China's AI ecosystem, including DeepSeek V4 release speculation, Alibaba Cloud AI business, Huawei Ascend, Tencent, and ByteDance. The investigation comes immediately after President Xi Jinping positioned AI strategy at the core of economic growth during the two sessions, highlighting a dual approach of government promotion and overheating restraint. Behind Moonshot AI's Hong Kong IPO plans, speculation around Jack Ma's Alibaba return, and a trend of building China's self-sufficient AI ecosystem, this signals an important milestone of structural adjustment in China's AI investment theme, becoming a credibility test for forming a third pole in the global AI investment landscape. Third, Let's Data Science reports that OpenAI has officially launched native ChatGPT integration with Microsoft PowerPoint, bringing decisive progress to the full-scale deployment of AI agents across Microsoft Office. The new feature allows enterprise users to generate slides, get design suggestions, summarize content, create images, and automate data visualization directly from a ChatGPT sidebar within PowerPoint, all while referencing their own data. Following last week's ChatGPT Excel integration, this represents OpenAI's full-scale rollout of AI agents across the entire Office product line, intensifying direct competition with Microsoft Copilot. This is a major milestone in the enterprise productivity AI battle that includes Microsoft Copilot's 15 million paid seats, Google Workspace Gemini integration, and Anthropic's Claude for Work, symbolizing OpenAI's serious enterprise market offensive, leveraging ChatGPT's overwhelming user base of 900 million weekly active users. Fourth news, Bloomberg breaking news reports that Standard Chartered CEO Bill Winters has issued an official apology after backlash over his AI-related comments, marking a new dimension in reputational risk surrounding AI statements by global financial institution leaders. Last week, in explaining his bank's AI-driven workforce reduction strategy, Winters described targeted positions as lower-value work, drawing fierce backlash from banking unions and employees, and is reported to have personally apologized via internal memo. This has escalated into a formal inquiry by the UK's Financial Conduct Authority over possible disclosure violations, emerging as a new management challenge amid a structural wave of AI-driven layoffs exceeding 158,000 across the financial industry, including HSBC's 20,000, Morgan Stanley's 2,500, Commerzbank's 3,000, and Block's 4,000. This case symbolizes the social taboo around labeling AI-driven layoffs as low value and the urgent need to build a regulatory framework for AI strategy disclosure, marking an important milestone as AI employment policy is virtually certain to become the most critical issue in the 2026 midterm elections. Finally, in a detailed Fortune magazine interview, top American economist Tyler Cowen has offered an independent analysis directly challenging industry consensus, arguing that the greatest economic challenge of the AI age is not mass unemployment, but the difficulty of adjusting to a new reality. Professor Cowen argues that the AI job displacement narrative is largely media-driven hype, that actual labor market data does not show structural unemployment, and that the essential challenges are distorted income distribution from productivity gains, loss of social roles, and psychological difficulty adapting to rapid changes in job content. This presents an important counterpoint to the AI employment structural transformation debate, fueled by Goldman Sachs' prediction of AI automation impact on 300 million jobs worldwide, Dallas Federal Reserve data on Gen Z employment decline, and IBM's tripling of new graduate hires. Alongside European Central Bank research on AI productivity and job creation in Anthropic's report that AI labor market impact has just begun. This is a symbolic example of the gap between theory and reality in AI employment impact, sending an important academic signal that may shift AI policy discussion from job loss panic to a framework of social adaptation support. That's all for this AI News Flash.